Life with Kay story time today. When I was in one of my classes today, I had like a small little anxiety attack. Sometimes being in a crowd of people or in a room full of people, I started having social anxiety. Like it'd be too much going on around me. And so I had to get up and go get me some fresh air. I still really couldn't calm myself down, so I started like praying in my head, like asking God to calm my nerves, to put me in a relaxed state. I couldn't calm down. Like it was to the point that I was shaking and my breathing, it was shaky too. Something told me to get on Google and look for a 24-hour prayer line. And I didn't know those things really exist. Like I'm still in shock that I really found the number and I called. Hold on, let me see exactly which one it was called. It's called Crossroads Prayer Line. The number is 1-866-273-4444. A lady ended up answering the phone and she just, asked me basic questions like what's my first name and what did I want to pray about this morning. And I kind of, got a little choked up because I told her, like, I don't even really have a name, like I just lost my dad. I'm kind of going through emotions. Some days I'm okay, I can smile, I can laugh, and some days I'm just down. But right now I'm having a tough time. And she started praying with me. It's almost like the lady knew me personally. She asked me, was I isolating myself? And I told her, yeah. And she said, God don't want you to isolate yourself. And I told her, I don't know nothing else but isolation. After we hung up, my class pretty much was over. I walked to a little small restaurant on campus and I ordered my food and I sat in the corner. And I had just poured out my food, prepping it, getting ready to eat. And these two gentlemen walked up to me and they was like, we're pretty much doing like a survey of people who are believers and who are non-believers. They had asked, was I interested in being a part of the survey and just answer a few basic questions. The first question was, what are a few things that is important to me in my life? I told them, well, first God, family, work, and school. But God is most important. The next question was, what prevent us from knowing God personally? And when I say the whole Chick-fil-A got quiet, like it was super loud in there. And then all of a sudden, right after they asked me that question and they just was staring me down, waiting for me to answer, everything got quiet. Like that was crazy to me. It's like the world around me was waiting for the perfect answer, waiting to see what was on my heart. That's the only way that I can explain that. We sat there and talked and I answered questions for the next 15 minutes. But I just think it's crazy that I was kind of having a little moment right before all of this. And then next thing you know, two individuals had nothing to do with the lady praying for me. They didn't know nothing about me having anxiety. They don't know what I'm going through, but it's like God sent them to me. And then I just started opening up to them. They asked me, like, why was my faith so strong? And I started telling them my testimony about me being in prison. And then you can just see the one guy's eyes light up with tears. Like, he like, you so strong. And I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Like, I always hear that a lot. And I'm not just saying this just to be saying it, but people always tell me, like, you so strong. Like, I'm not that strong. Like, I'm really going through it. Like, I really fight these battles every single day. Not knowing what to do, what to say, how to do it, where to go, what to be like. And all people can see is your strength. You don't look like what you're going through. But you never know what somebody's going through.